and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my 1-month postpartum update, which is absolutely ridiculous because it means my little baby's growing up so fast. He's actually 5 weeks today, so this video is a week late, but well, my time has just been not my time anymore, so this is when I could film it, and I'm sorry that it is a day late and a week late, but thank you guys for watching. So I don't really know what I should cover in this, so I will just kind of go ahead and start rambling, and then if you guys have any questions, just leave them down below. But basically, my recovery was pretty simple for the most part. Like the healing and all that kind of stuff, like bodily wise, went pretty quickly. Like I didn't have a crazy amount of bleeding afterwards, which it really sucks to wear pad like every day for like a month, but like it wasn't heavy or anything. And then like the swelling went down pretty quickly because I used essential oils in my bath. I would use geranium, frankincense, and lavender, and that helps. And then I also made homemade padsicles, which were a huge plus. I actually had to make more of them. So basically what they are just pads, and then I put a whole bunch of aloe vera gel on it, and then those 3 essential oils again, and then witch hazel. So I just put those on if I just felt really uncomfortable, or even just every single day, basically, for the healing properties. So that, I think, really is what kind of sped up my recovery. The stitches from the episiotomy bothered me crazily. I really did not like them, especially having to basically sit all day long because I was breastfeeding so much in the beginning, because it's like every hour, every 2 hours. Sitting sucked, and it sucked because I was sitting all day long, but thankfully that's better now. Still a little bit uncomfortable like where that was, but it's all healed and good, so that is good. And then what else? Sorry if I'm being like awkward, but it's like weird to like talk about that stuff. But anyways, so like bodily wise, that basically fixed itself right away with breastfeeding. I can fit into my pre-pregnancy jeans again, like my tightest pair. I fit into those at like 3 weeks, but that's basically because I didn't try to put them on before then, because I wanted to stay comfortable. But my maternity jeans, I put them on like a week after I gave birth, and they were already baggy. And Brad's one friend was like, Courtney, I think you need to buy some new jeans. So a couple weeks later, I tried on my other jeans, and those fit. So breastfeeding 100% got my body like basically back down to pre-pregnancy size. I have like 5 pounds of just like belly to lose kind of thing, just because my body was stretched. And it's, yeah, there is obviously some jiggle, which is kind of weird for me because I've never had that before. So I have to work on getting rid of that, which is once again really, really hard because my time is not my own anymore. It's all his. He is just starting to sleep in his crib for naps. I'm starting with 1 a day because he was only taking them on me, and any other time he would just freak out and he would cry, and I would rather have him well rested than have him learn to sleep in his crib right away. So I haven't been able to do much exercise. I do have a Pilates video that I used to do, so I want to get started on that. And then once it gets warmer, I want to go for walks with him. But right now it's just been freezing. We actually had last Sunday with negative 40 degrees. So that was fun. I think that was Celsius though. I'm not sure. And Celsius, Fahrenheit stuff, whatever. It was cold. It was freezing. There was no one on the roads, and it's just been really snowy, so I don't really want to take him out, especially because he is so young, and just like his lungs and all that stuff. So, but yeah, so that has been good. But the one thing that took the longest was just for my overall bodily health. Because my longest, I mean, it was only a week, but anyways, because of me having to get blood transfusions because of the blood loss and everything like that, I was extremely weak the first week after the birth, from like the Saturday to the Saturday, and it really stunk because obviously all these people want to come over and they want to say hi and they want to meet the baby, but I could last about 15 to 20 minutes, and like it sucked because I was so excited and I, wanted to talk, but then once I started to, like, all my energy was drained in a matter of minutes, and it's like, ugh, it sucked. So I was on iron supplements for that. Yeah, I was just really, really weak that first week, just no energy at all. And like I said, I kind of had to spare my energy because as soon as someone came over, it was gone, which really stunk. And yeah, that stunk, obviously. But other than that, like, I feel great, feeling back to myself, which is good. Baby's doing really well. He's growing like crazy. Oh my gosh, every time we go in, they're just like, oh my gosh, he's gaining this much more weight, which is awesome because he had a heart murmur and bilirubin. So I guess I'll talk a little bit about him and his postpartumness as well, because mine's done and over with. But for him, so he had a heart murmur and bilirubin and jaundice. So jaundice is when like they're really yellow and stuff, and they have to break down their blood cells. And then like the body can't really do it properly, so that's when they get like really yellow. So he was put under the lights at the hospital, which sucked, and I talked about that in my birth story, which I will link down below if you guys haven't seen that yet. It's a doozy. It's a long one, so grab a snack. Yeah, so he had that, and then he kept having to get checked for it. And then nappy's 5 weeks, and the midwife said it peaks at 5 weeks. So we did notice he's definitely yellow again. Not as yellow as he was, but we can notice the yellow. So we had to take him back for blood work, and they just said, yeah, his levels are high again, but it's nothing like of concern. We're just gonna probably keep an eye on it for the next couple weeks and just make sure the levels are going back down. And then for the heart murmur, a lot of babies are born with like holes in their hearts. They're supposed to close up in the womb, but some babies, like, they stay open, like little ones, and normally they'll close up on day 3, but his didn't close up, so we had to go get that checked at a hospital in Hamilton, and they just said, yep, they did this whole ultrasound of his heart. They said, yep, he does have a very, very, very tiny, tiny hole between the 2 chambers of his heart, but they said it's something that should hopefully close up on its own, and if it doesn't, there's no medical concern for it because it is so small. And then there's also another area that is normally only open in fetuses, but she said, once again, nothing to be concerned about. If I were to do an echo on all newborn babies, I'd probably find a couple as well, and she said it's okay. So he's doing good, and even with like the jaundice and everything like that, he was still eating well, and he was still pooping and peeing well, which is a sign that things are doing well as well. Same thing with the heart murmur, the fact that he was eating well and he was peeing and pooping well. They weren't concerned at all, even when he first had it. So he's doing good, he's growing great. The only thing is it's really, really hard to get him to go down for a nap, because like I read all these stupid books, which I had to message Amanda and be like, I need help because this is ridiculous, and she was like, throw out the books because they'll just drive you crazy, and they absolutely did. But basically what they say is like, feed your baby, have a wake time, and then watch out for drowsiness, and then put him down for his nap. So he eats very well, he's awake very well, and then I watch his cues for drowsiness, which is, you know, puffy, starts to get puffy under the eyes and then yawning. And I catch them, and I'm like, all right, so I'm just gonna, you know, calm things down. We're gonna turn a little bit of music on, like close the blinds, and this is nap time. It's my signal. And he doesn't transition. Like, there is no calm state. It's, I'm awake, and now I need to be asleep. And then he freaks out and starts crying, and I have to basically rock him to sleep for like 20 minutes every single nap, and it's taking a toll on my energy because I'm just here every day, and that's basically what he does 5 times a day is nap. So doing that 5 times a day is very exhausting. So that's the only sucky thing. So if you guys have any tips for that, because they're all like, oh, put baby down semi-asleep, and it's like, baby doesn't go down asleep. Baby doesn't go down. Baby stays on me all day long because it's crazy. He's getting a little bit better. I was able to put him in his crib for a nap yesterday. His 3rd nap of the day is the easiest one. Like, that's the one where I can hold him, and then he'll just drift off to sleep in my arms. I don't know what it is. Like, the 4th one, it's almost as hard as the 1st one, but I don't know. So yeah, we're trying to get him to go in his crib for the day, because right now, for the past month, he's literally been on me, on my chest, and then I just recently got a carrier that I can carry him around in, so I can get some stuff done. And then the swing, he's kind of taken to a bit, but the problem is he tends to wake up after an hour, and he normally sleeps for 2 to 2.5 hours. And it's like, I have him on a schedule every 3 hours where I feed him, so if he wakes up, he's upset, and I'm not feeding him. So it's just a crying baby for a bit. But anyways, he's a really good baby. Like, he is. He's very good. He, you know, he does his nights very well. He's doing about 3.5 to 4.5 hours every night, like stretches, which is awesome. I'm hoping now that he's turning 5 weeks, going into 6 weeks, that he will start to do 5 to 6 hour stretches, because normally that's kind of how it works. Like, 3 weeks they'll do 3 hours, 4 weeks sometimes they'll do 4 hours. Like, he was off and on, and then 5 to 6 weeks normally you'll start to get that 5 to 6 hour stretch at night. So I'm praying for that, because I haven't been able to nap on baby naps, which is what everyone says, nap on baby naps, but it's like, I can't, because he's on me, and I'm nervous if I fall asleep, you know, he rolls off me, or if I put him in the crib, I have to put him down on his stomach, because he will not sleep on his back during the day for some reason. I don't understand, because at night he sleeps on his back and he's totally fine. So I sit in the room and just stare at him while he sleeps. So I basically do nothing all day long, and it's taking a toll. A month of it, it's like, I totally get that it's my job, but like, at the same time, I'm a human being, and I just want to go to the bathroom when I want to go to the bathroom. But other than that, it's great. Like, it's great. I do love him, and he's awesome, and Brad's a good help, and it's just good. So sorry if I seem a little exhausted and boring in this video, but it's because I'm really tired, and today was one of those days where he just did not want to go for a nap. And then I tried to film this video earlier and put him on his stomach on the couch and just watch him as I was filming, and he woke up, and it took me an hour to get him to settle. So that was fun. So that's why I'm kind of like, But it's life with a newborn. I swear I'm going to do a video about how hard newborns are, because no one really tells you. Like, you understand that they're going to be difficult, and you understand that you're not really going to sleep, but you don't really understand until you're in it. So I think I'm going to make a video on that. If you guys have any other video requests that you want to see, or something about baby, or routines or anything like that I'm doing, leave it in the comments down below and I'll film those for you. I have 3 videos planned in my mind right now, which is awesome. So yeah, give me some ideas, because I want to keep this going. I don't want to, lag behind, and if I have ideas, then I'll just kind of film them all, so I'll be able to post them if for some reason one week it's just not a good time, because it's a baby. He's a baby. But anyways, I thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for all your wonderful comments on my birth story video, and for all of those of you who stuck through it and actually watched that thing, because it was cray-cray. But anyways, I love you guys. You're so awesome, and I'm sorry that I'm tired. I'm a new mom. What can I say? Oh, you guys will probably want to see, like, after. So this is 5 weeks, and once again, I've been sitting on the couch for 5 weeks, and I haven't exercised at all, so yeah, if I had, I feel like I'd be a little bit better. But anyways, so this is 5 weeks postpartum. Like I said, I'm basically there, but I just have, like, this that has to go. So, like, 5 pounds, probably, and that's it. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and for once in my life, I have boobs, which is awesome. Okay, bye, guys.